For those of you that are struggling with credit card debt, personal loans, or other debt you may have, you might want to consider getting a debt consolidation loan with Navy Federal Credit Union. A debt consolidation loan allows you to gather up all the debt that you currently have and roll that into one single payment every month. The interest rates are usually significantly better whenever you're doing something like this, so this can actually help you save a lot of money in the long run versus what you're paying now. And also by getting one of these, this can actually help boost your credit score significantly as well. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to get one with Navy Federal and why you might want to consider getting one in the first place. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ish Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so there are millions of people here in America who are currently struggling every month because they have to pay on a lot of debt that they currently have. And a lot of the time, that debt that they owe, especially on credit cards, they're probably paying a high interest on. The average credit card interest rate here in America is currently 27.81%. And a debt consolidation loan from Navy Federal is going to range anywhere from 8.99% to 18% APR max, depending on your credit worthiness. So you tell me, would you rather be paying a 27.81% interest rate, or would you rather be paying an 18% interest rate that could potentially be lower? You definitely should be paying one big installment, because if you're making multiple payments on credit cards that have debt, then most likely you're not even paying enough to get out of debt. A lot of the times when people get in credit card debt, their payments are so high that they can't even lower the debt because the majority of their payment is going towards the interest only. For example, if your minimum payment is $130 a month on a specific credit card, then you might only will be paying $30 a month towards your debt, because the other $100 is going towards interest. And if you get stuck in this vicious cycle, it can be really hard for you guys to get out. But by getting a debt consolidation loan, you can actually knock out more money towards your debt versus it going to the interest. Now, a debt consolidation loan is an installment loan, so if you ever decide to get one and proceed with the application, it's going to be a hard pull in your credit. And by getting a hard inquiry on your credit score is going to temporarily drop. But the good thing about this is it'll probably drop by either 5 to 7 points usually, and then it'll go back up. And especially if you have a crazy amount of debt with a high utilization ratio, like 60%, you paying off this credit card debt will lower your credit utilization ratio significantly. And this will in turn boost your credit score by either 100 points or even 200 points. So if you currently have a bad credit score and you need to get it up quick because maybe you're trying to buy a car or a house soon, then you definitely should consider getting a debt consolidation loan. Make a list of all the debts that you currently have that have an outstanding balance or APR and compare them to the APR at Navy Federal. Before you even apply for one though, I definitely recommend to do your own due diligence just to see what other options there are out there other than Navy Federal. Now, Navy Federal will always be my #1 pick for the most part, but I understand not everybody can bank with Navy Federal. Because to even qualify for a debt consolidation loan with Navy Federal, you have to be banking with them. If you are not banking with them, then you will not be eligible to obtain this loan. But if this loan makes sense for you to have for your personal situation, then I highly recommend that you guys start looking into it. But now that you guys get the gist of what a debt consolidation loan is, let's talk about all the requirements needed in order to receive one. So first and foremost, as I mentioned earlier, you have to be banking with Navy Federal in order to obtain this loan. So if you guys are interested on learning how to bank with Navy Federal, then there's plenty of other videos on my channel, so feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below. But once you guys are already banking with Navy Federal, all you have to do is apply. But just keep note that you cannot apply on the app or the website. In order to apply for this debt consolidation loan, you either have to walk in the branch or apply on the phone. Those are the only two ways that you can apply for this loan. But once you're speaking with the Navy Federal representative, then they will have two options for you. They have an option to where you can put your car up as collateral if you would like to. Now, if you choose to put your car up as collateral, then this can actually strengthen your chances of getting this debt consolidation loan. So if you decide to proceed with this method, then they're going to ask for your vehicle's info. They want the year, make, model, VIN, what state it's registered in, and they want all your title info within 3 months. Then they'll ask you the loan amount that you're seeking to get, followed with the term that you want the loan to be for. The minimum is going to be a 6-month term, and the maximum is going to be a 60-month term. And again, your APR will range anywhere from 8.99% to 18% depending on your credit worthiness. Then they're going to ask you for personal information such as your phone number, email, and if anybody else is going to be on the loan. Then Navy Federal is going to ask for some employment information from you. They'll want to know where you work at, how long you've been working there for, and what are you bringing in monthly. And also if you have any other income coming in as well. Then you have the option for them to just pay all the debt off for you, or you also have the option of getting the money sent to your checking account. If the money is sent to your checking account, then you would just go ahead and pay all of your debts off by yourself. But if you want them to pay for you, then you would just give your credit card or personal information and they'll take care of it for you. And if you already have a personal loan with Navy Federal, then that amount would just get added to the amount that you are applying for. For example, if you want a $20,000 debt consolidation loan, but you still want your $5,000 personal loan paid off, then they would have you apply for $25,000 instead of applying for $20,000. I hope that made sense. If it doesn't, then just comment down below below and I'll explain it to you. But after all the information is put in, then you would just proceed with the application, and if you're approved, then congratulations. But if you didn't get approved, then Navy Federal is going to send you a letter in the mail within 7 business days telling you why you didn't get approved. And also, I almost forgot to mention, they're most likely going to be pulling from your TransUnion credit report. But once you're approved, you would then just sign the documents that need to be signed, like your promissory note, and then within 1 to 3 business days, you'll receive your money to consolidate your debt. I would definitely recommend that people get this loan if you're currently in credit card debt paying high interest rates. Because not only will this help save you money, but this is going to give your credit score the boost that it deserves. But just remember to do your own due diligence before applying. But that pretty much wraps it up for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found value in any of this information. And also really quick, since you guys been asking, I now offer one-on-one consultations. The link will always be in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, we are at 29,375 subscribers at the time of this recording. So I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know. And if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, you're probably gonna want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on you guys' credit cards. We talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan programs. We talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions or concerns in regards to real estate, all my information will always be in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.